Hi guys, welcome. I have been flooding with messages. I channel for my membership, the Spiral Path, and there are just some messages that feel really potent for women outside of that membership, and just messages that I feel like I want to get out there because it's just a really, really charged time right now. I know I'm not an expert in astrology, but Mercury went into retrograde today. I know that much. And I don't know, we're just in this interesting space. I was very much so getting the energy of birth and like just that really sticky energy of birth and of moving through the birth canal and being rebirthed. And of course, we are approaching the spring equinox in a couple of weeks, a little less than a month. And that is very much so symbolic of renewal and rebirth. And yeah, we're just really still in that void space in a sense, but just so, so, so close to that rebirth energy. And I think that some of the biggest messages that have been coming through and that I want to share, we'll see if I can keep it organized. But the first one is that a lot of us, and if you're watching this, then you're part of a lot of us. We're being called to go deeper right now. You're being called to go deeper in the sense of embodying your gifts and tapping into your gifts and your wisdom and sharing that in a much deeper way and in a way that might feel uncomfortable or might feel scary for you or might feel foreign for you. But you are in this space where you need to really embody that because you have this vision. You have this vision of where you are going, where you want to go, and you need to step into that. Like you go first, you step into that vision, you embody that version of you, and everything else is going to follow. Like that is the energy that makes reality bend in your favor, is when you say, yep, I'm going to be her and I'm going to own this and I'm going to do it even if I'm scared as fuck. Because I'll let you guys in on a secret. I'm scared as fuck. Okay. I get so scared. I get so nervous. I'm like, what am I doing? This feels scary. This feels uncomfortable, but I know that I need to do it. I know that I need to do it because I know where I'm going. I know what I want. I have a vision. I have goals, and nobody's going to do it except for me. Like you have to go first. And the universe isn't just going to be like, she's scared and she's holding back. So maybe we'll give it to her and see if that makes her confident, if that makes her go after it, if that like turns her into this woman that she's becoming. Like that just isn't how it works. Like you go first. And that's just been a really big message. And it really is this message of tough love too, of like, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but you asked for that. You want the big life. You want the big vision. You want the big dreams. You have to get uncomfortable in order to get there. And I think that just leaning on support while you do that is huge, and leaning on the women around you. I'm so grateful to be in so many different communities of women. Actually, I have my own community of women in the Spiral Path. I'm a part of a beautiful community of women in person here in Denver, and I'm also a part of a couple of other online communities. And being a part of those just really helps you to see that you're not alone, and you're also around other women who are doing similar things, other women who are getting out of their comfort zones, and you guys all get to lift each other up. So really leaning on your support system right now as you move through this rebirth, through this transformation, as you are stepping into this new, more embodied version of yourself. And then also with going deeper, it's also just asking for more vulnerability, like more openness and realness and rawness and vulnerability. And this collective that I'm speaking to is really a collective who is on this path of sharing their medicine with other people. And in order to do that, like the reason why we do that, the reason why we share our medicine with others, and the reason why we do this work is because we have been through these things, because we are also actively going through these things. And it's not always easy to chat about that, to chat about like your deepest wounds or insecurities or things that you have moved through. And this is something that I'm even challenging myself to do more because I'm like, I know that I need to. There are women out there who need to know my story, who need to know what I have moved through and what I continue to move through, because I am meant to help them with that. Like, that is my medicine. And so that's the other aspect of going deeper right now is you need to go deeper. You need to share more of that. You need to be more vulnerable about things. And of course, do this in a way that feels comfortable, but also still expansive. Like, allow yourself to really expand your edges slowly but surely. Like, don't shock the system. That's never good, but get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Do it once, rip the Band-Aid off, see how it feels, regulate, tend to yourself, love yourself, give yourself gratitude and compassion, and then be like, oh, that wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. And like, people need that. People want that. Another really big message coming through is around gripping, around gripping onto things. And there's just so many different aspects of this, but right now is really a time to loosen that grip, to just let go. There's just a lot of stress happening, a lot of anxiety around being taken care of. There's a lot of stress around, like financial stress right now is a really big theme. Feeling like you're not going to be taken care of. This like rushing energy too. This is another big aspect of this message, but this rushing energy of like, oh, I need to rush. I need to hurry because I need to make money. I need to do this. I gotta get there. And that's not the energy that we want to be in right now. We do not want to be in that rushing energy. Like, nothing good really comes from that. And rushing at its core, like hurrying at its core, is scarcity. That's what it is. And so we don't want to be rushing right now. And we also don't want to be gripping so tightly to things, gripping so tightly to the fears and anxieties of how is this going to work out, or like, what do I need to do? Or I need to do all of these things to make it work out. Like, it is this anxious energy. Anxiety can sometimes be good. Like, last night I was having trouble falling asleep because my fiance and I, we were sitting on the couch just like chatting, giggling, whatever. It was really fun and cute. We were talking about our upcoming trip to Italy, and we're like last minute with some of our trips sometimes. We need to figure out where we're staying for a few of our stops there, which is fine. Last time we went to Italy, literally we were drunk in Milan at like 2 a.m. and needed to figure out where we were going the next day, and figured it out that night, which was fun. But anyways, we were chatting about all of this last night, and then I was just having trouble going to sleep because it was that anxious but excited energy of like, ooh, like we got to book our hotels, or we got to book an Airbnb, like we got to figure it out. But I'm also so excited. Like, it's not from a place of stress. It's like a place from being excited, but there's like that underlying anxiety with it. But then there's also the anxiety that passes that and is worry and anxiety and like grasping on to things. And so I really do feel that energy right now for this collective of there is some of that like grasping on to the worry of like, how are things going to work out? And what I keep telling different women in my space, and myself included, I'm literally right here with you guys in all of this. I mentioned this in my membership live call yesterday, but everything that I channel, like, I'm also going through it, you guys. Like, that is why I am channeling this wisdom. But now I lost my other thought. Fuck you guys. I hate when this happens when I'm channeling. I need to not go off on tangents. What I've been telling the women in my spaces, and just women that I've been around, friends, even, like, this conversation has been coming up everywhere of just like being worried, especially financially. I just want us all to take a look at where we are now and the fact that we have been taken care of and provided for every single time. Maybe it hasn't looked perfect every single time. Maybe it has felt scary. Maybe it has felt shaky in the past, but like, we're okay, right? You're okay. And you're going to be okay in the future. And that is just like such a big thing. And that's not to invalidate the fears and like the worries of where money is going to come in from, how you're going to pay your bills, because that is a very real thing. We live in a world where we need to do that. And I am, again, in the same boat too. I get really stressed out about money. I get stressed about it. I get worried about it. I wish that I had more money and like know that it will come. I do know that. But that's also just a big aspect of needing to surrender and like find that safety in right now, that safety in this present moment. Like for me right now, I'm like, okay, my bills are paid. I am fed. I have more than I need, honestly, a lot more than I need. I am really blessed while also still feeling stressed about money or where money is going to come in from. But it's the matter of feeling safe in this present moment. And that's the thing is like money can come in, but you still might not feel safe. Like, yes, it will help. I know that. It definitely does. Like the whole money doesn't buy happiness. And it's like, no, but also we need money and we want money. And that's okay to want money. But there's a lesson in really being in the present, really surrendering to the present and sitting there and being like, I am okay in this moment. My bills are paid in this moment. I am fed in this moment. I have a house. I have a car. I have pets that I get to take care of. And just really sitting with that and then anchoring yourself in that and knowing that it's going to be okay moving forward. Like you will be okay. You will. I know it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but it is this matter of just finding that safety. I think that back to the going deeper, there's also this aspect right now of expression and just needing to deepen into your own authentic expression. And I feel like this collective, like you're doing that. You're doing that, but I mean, this is going back to that first message. You're doing that, but it's almost like one foot in, one foot out. You're doing it, but you're not owning it, you know? So that just feels important to mention as well. And just like really owning that shit, dude. Like, yeah, just being confident in that and really owning this woman that you are and this woman that you're becoming and this woman that has been through so fucking much, but still keeps going and like killing it. So I don't know. I just felt called to say that, give you guys a little bit of love, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. This was really nice to do, and hopefully this lands and hits exactly as it is meant to, and I'm excited to do more of these. I am now offering channeled transmissions, so if you are wanting more specific guidance for yourself, definitely snag one of those. I'm offering my first 3 at $55 and then they'll go up to $88, but essentially you will get a 15-minute channeled transmission message recording around 15 minutes. Of course, I sometimes go over because a girl can yap and channel. But you'll get around a 15-minute recorded message. And I'm doing it this way, recorded in like a voice note so that you have it to listen to rather than doing it live, because I want it to be something that you can plug into while you're on a walk or driving somewhere or whatever. Like whenever you're like, actually, I need to listen to that message again. Like there's more wisdom for me in there. That's why I'm doing it this way, because it's intended to be able to provide you with wisdom for weeks, if not months, even. Who knows? I mean, dependent, varies person to person and message to message. But yeah, these are just intended to really provide you guys with the messages that you need in this moment. And I think that we are all such deeply intuitive beings, but we also inevitably block ourselves from our intuition. And that's why it's so beautiful to have somebody channel and bring forth messages for you, because sometimes we just block ourselves. I love channeling. I am intuitive girly through and through, and I still love getting a message or a reading from a trusted person. So I'm doing it in case you need any advice, any love, just whatever needs to come through for you. That is what these are for. So I'll put a link in the description to be able to snag one if you want one. These will be up for good, honestly, for a while. I'm really excited for these. I used to channel a lot, took a step back from it, and now I'm getting back into it, and it just feels really, really good. So if you want one, check the description, and excited to do more of these. Sending you guys so much love.